Welcome back to Oblivion, everybody. It is raining. Yay, of course it's raining. It's raining in the real world as well, actually. Oh my god, fiction is emulating real life. The drama. Yes. What did we do last time? Sorry, I just launch into these intros as the moment I fire the game up, because if I think about it for too long, I sort of start overthinking it, and then I sit here for like 20 minutes trying to work out what to say. So instead I just launch into it to get going, because once I'm going, you know, I'm sort of fine. The trouble is, then I kind of realise I don't actually have anything to say. So... Ooh, alright, love. I wasn't doing anything to you. You just, like, walked right up to me there, little arsehole. Right, yes, last time we did a Dark Brotherhood quest. I remember that, where we, like, killed a person but didn't kill him. We went and killed some goblins, didn't we? But we did something else. Oh, we did a Mage's Guild quest. And we also picked up a couple of side quests that need our immediate attention. Yes, so I need to go back to Shaden Hall to turn in that one. I need to go to Shaden Hall to do Separated at Birth. But before we do that, I think what we're going to do is we are going to do the killing field, because this is a farmer whose two sons are going back to his farm to try and fight off mysterious creatures who are attacking. And I don't know what the mysterious creatures are, but we're going to go and help his brothers defeat the mysterious creatures on this lovely rainy night. I have to say, I love rain. I love spring rain. I don't like... I'm not talking like torrential, freezing cold rain, where you go out and catch your death, but just like nice, warm spring rain. There's nothing like a nice walk in the rain in springtime or autumn. I'm guessing these are the two brothers. That's Wayne and Priory. We're just going to... Just going to skirt past Wayne and Priory. We definitely don't have anything to deliver to anybody at Wayne and Priory. Hello!
Calm down. We'll be leaving soon enough. I just can't wait. This is going to be the greatest fight ever! This is no joke, Antis, and it's nothing to be excited about. If you don't want to be doing this, then why are you even here? Father and I can handle this. I'm here because even though I'm afraid, I know that we have to do this. Father would feel the same way. Father's not scared. Don't you dare say that. You'll see when he gets here. I'll ask him, and then you'll see. Who are you?
Okay, I'm gonna guess that you're the nice brother, so you're the one I'm gonna talk to.
I'm afraid I have no time for small talk, friend. I'm waiting for my father, Valis Odil. Have you seen him in town by any chance?
Okay, first thing I'm gonna say is that for an Oblivion character, you are remarkably good looking. Most Oblivion characters quite ugly. You, definitely good looking. Also, your father ain't coming, love.
He's not coming with us? I think I understand, and it is better that he remains safe. Though I wonder why he has asked you to take his place. You would join us, though you have no personal stake in this fight? An honorable deed. I gladly accept your help then. There's no point in waiting here any longer. Follow me.
Okay. Just like that, we're just going. I mean, I actually wanted to ask about the creatures because I don't actually know what they are. Oh, and apparently also, we're just going to walk casually to the farm. These guys aren't interested in getting there in a hurry. We're just going to have a leisurely stroll down to the farm that creatures are attacking. Okay, that's fine. No need to hurry, I suppose. Okay, I'm going to guess that that's the farm down there. I have to be careful though, because if I run too far ahead of them, they stop and wait for me to come back and catch up with them again. It's kind of annoying. Right, the killing field. We've arrived at Odil Farm. I need to help Antus and Rallius defeat the creatures that have been plaguing their home. Marvellous. Okay, so what are the creatures? What are the creatures? This is where I find out it's flipping minotaurs or trolls or ogres or something terrifying. Actually, ogres didn't cause me too much trouble, did they? I'd be fine with it being ogres. What is it? What's it going to be? Goblins! Oh, goblins are fine. I can handle goblins. Just throw a bit of a zombie in there to give us a bit of a head start. I mean, most of these are goblin berserkers, I have to admit, who are a little bit tough. Actually, it's just occurred to me, these brothers can probably die, can't they? And that's probably a bad thing if that happens. Yeah, these goblins really want this farm, because as goblins go, these guys are very well armed and quite tough. Okay, how are you both doing? Okay, you're both kind of alright. But yes, I am assuming that they can die. Oh, hang on a minute. Those just flipping came out of nowhere. Right, are my brothers still alive? They are still alive. That's good. Right, is there going to be more? I feel like there's probably going to be... There's definitely going to be... Ooh, you're a very tall goblin. Okay, just throw another zombie in there to give them something else to hit. Okay, I currently have 3 goblins attacking me, which in some ways is bad, but in other ways it's kind of good, because it means that they are, that's my my thingy out of enchantment, because it means they're not attacking the 2 brothers, and I'm trying to keep those 2 alive. Because I imagine I'd probably, like, get paid more or something. Oh, I don't have any charge in either of them. Well, that's unfortunate. Should we... Is it worth getting the dragon's bow out for? I'm not sure. There's only 3 left, but you're quite big. I don't think I've ever seen a goblin that big. Also... Have we lost a brother? Oh shit, we've lost a brother. Oh, we lost the nice one. Oh, that's not fair. Actually, hang on a minute, we might be about to lose me. I'm not keeping track of my own health at all. Okay, get a zombie out. Yeah, this guy's flipping huge. What are you, goblin ambusher? I've never seen a goblin ambusher before. Okay, that last brother doesn't have much health left. Okay, he's now dead. And now I'm dead as well. Do you know something? I have to say that as goblins go, those ones were quite tough. Okay, so back on top of the roof. Literally back where we started. Right, first things first. Do I have a soul that I can use? I have a lesser soul that I can use to charge that one up completely. Okay. But I am fighting goblins. I have to remember that I can soul trap goblins. Because then I'll be able to, you know, be recharging my enchanted weapons as we go. And that is a very useful thing to remember. Okay, after another needlessly long and casual walk to the farm, we are back. So, get our zombie in play. Take this one down, because you're just a regular goblin. You can be taken down easy. Yeah, that's another regular goblin. We have much less berserkers this time. I'm sure there were like 3 berserkers in the first wave last time. And I've captured a soul. Brilliant. So, I should be able to very quickly... I'll tell you what, I'll recharge the other mace, actually, because I'll probably get... more out of that one. Yeah, that was a much easier first wave than the last time. Jesus. Okay, so Rallius is already nearly dead. I think possibly because I may have accidentally hit him once or twice. Yeah, sorry about that, Rallius. If you would, like, try to stay away from the zombies. Not the zombies, the goblins. Okay, I'm afraid both the brothers are dead again. Which is unfortunate. Flippin' heck, these goblins are not messing around, are they? Okay, get me zombie out. It's just me and the big guy now. You are really, 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 really tall for a goblin. Like, really tall. Gonna switch to me other, yes, thing, mace, the one that actually has charge in it. And I'm gonna put a quick soul trap on him. There we go. The goblins have been defeated. I should return to Valis Odil and inform him that his sons did not survive. Well, that's sad. I imagine I'll probably get a better reward if his sons actually survive. Ooh, that just looks like Antis is having a little cuddle with the goblin there. It's a little bit creepy, that, I'll be honest with you. A little bit creepy how they've fallen there. Especially when you take into consideration the goblin's expression. And where Antis's hand is. Right, okay.
You're back. You must tell me everything.
Okay, so... bad news, I'll be honest.
They didn't make it. Oh, God. They died out there all alone. I should have been with them. It should have been me, not them. I'm sorry. You did all you could, I'm sure. Thank you for trying. I'm afraid I have nothing to offer you. What little money I have must now be spent on burials. Please, if you'll excuse me.
Yeah, I'm assuming that if they had survived, I would have actually got some kind of reward. However, do you find it a bit weird that a farmer has a farm and a house? I mean, farmers aren't usually that well off. And yet he's got his farmhouse, which was obviously where he was living, because, you know, it had beds in for all of them and everything, and then he's got a house in the city as well. I also find that a little bit weird. Anyway, I think it's time to head down to Shaden Hall, or up to Shaden Hall, or across to Shaden Hall. Okay, so it is 4 o'clock in the morning. So, I don't think I've slept in about a week. That's probably bad, right? Although I am a vampire, maybe I don't need as much sleep as a vampire. We'll use that as a explanation. Can anybody remember where the Dark Brotherhood hideout is? We'll go to the Dark Brotherhood first. We'll complete that
I don't have time.
quest. And then we'll set about trying to find this guy's twin brother, and then we'll work out where we want to go from there. Because we'll also pick up a new quest from the Dark Brotherhood, won't we? If I can ever remember which bloody house is theirs. It's that one! There we go. One with the boarded up windows, obviously. I've been given the key to the well yet. This well is securely locked and cannot be accessed without the gate. Oh man, guys. I've killed so many people for you and you still haven't given me the key to the well.
Ah, so Mortieri has escaped. Well done. As payment, I am pleased to award you this amulet, Cruelty's Heart, as well as another advancement in rank. I hereby bestow upon you the title of Eliminator. Your blood is cold, your heart hard. You exemplify everything the Dark Brotherhood stands for. I present to you now this key. It unlocks the well behind the abandoned house above. Use it to gain hidden, quick access to this sanctuary.
Yay! I am worthy of the key, finally. Right, would you like to give me another one?
Well now, you are an ambitious one, aren't you? I'm afraid I have no more contracts for you. Our time working together has come to an end. Instead, you must report to Ochiva, here in the sanctuary. She will be providing all your contracts from now on, and is waiting for you as we speak.
Okie dokie. See if we can go and find her. That's the other one. Oh, she's asleep. Do you think it's, like, bad to wake up a sleeping assassin? That feels bad. I could feed on her. Apparently, I read something in the wiki that apparently if you feed on people in the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary, they, like, just don't care. Because, like, if you get caught doing it somewhere else, obviously it's a crime, because it's considered assault. But people within the Dark Brotherhood Sanctuary are just, like, totally fine with it. You can just go around and feed on them, and they're just really not bothered. So, we can just, like, feed on Achiever. Your hunger for blood has been satisfied for now. I wonder if, like, Argonian blood... Hi! If Argonian blood, like, tastes any different from normal. I wonder if I can feed on him.
You are like a dark gift from the Night Mother herself.
Can vampires feed on vampires? I don't know, but we're going to wake Achiever up.
Ah, greetings. I have been waiting for you. As Vicente surely told you, your time working with him has come to an end. From now on, you will receive all assignments directly from me. In fact, your next contract is available now. In the Imperial City, there lives a high elf who must be removed from existence. Finding this person may prove challenging. Are you interested?
Yes, I am. I feel like it's been a while since I've been to the Imperial City.
I knew you wouldn't be able to resist. Your target is a high elf named Phalion. He lives somewhere in the Imperial City and fancies long walks. Unfortunately, that's all we know. We don't know which district he calls home, which establishments he frequents, or anything about his schedule. This contract will require a bit of detective work. I suggest you speak to your fellow brothers and sisters and see if they can offer any advice. Ah, yes, there is one more thing. The Imperial City is also home to an Imperial Legion captain named Adamus Philida. Do you know who that is?
Philida, that self-righteous lapdog. No, I'll be honest with you, Shiva, I've never heard of him.
Philida has dedicated his life to eradicating the Dark Brotherhood, and he becomes rather irate when our duties take us to the Imperial City. When that happens, he tends to make our lives uncomfortable. Let's not give the good captain any reason to go poking around in our affairs, If possible, do away with Phalion someplace out of the way. Definitely indoors with no other people around. A secure location with no witnesses. This will make it look like a simple murder. Philida will be none the wiser, and you'll receive a nice bonus. Now go, and may Sithis go with you.
Okay, so we had one guard captain who wanted to bring down the Grey Fox, and now we've got another one who wanted to bring down, the Dark Brotherhood. Right, okay, so The Lonely Wanderer. This is cool, this feels like a proper, like, assassination mission. This is the kind of thing that 47 would be given, wouldn't it? In Hitman. It's just like, well, we don't know who he is, but we know he's a high elf and he likes to take long walks. Diana will tell you more when you get there. Right. Yes, I must go to the Imperial City, find a high elf named Phalion. You know what, that name sounds familiar. I wonder if I've already met him. And kill him. If there are any witnesses to the killing, or if I kill him in any non-secure location, my reward will be greatly reduced. Okie dokie. And then I still need to do Separated at Birth. Renegade Shadow Scale. Did it not add another quest? I saw it say, quest added my brother's keeper. Which is not here. Maybe that was literally just go and... Yeah, Achiever has given me a new contract. It's literally just go and talk to Achiever. Okay, fair enough. Right, if we switch to Separated at Birth, though. What time are we on? It's like 5:30 in the morning. Okie dokie. So, I need to try and find... Reynold denies that he's ever been to Shadenhall recently. In fact, in his drunken condition, it's doubtful he could make it anywhere without falling down. Reynolds paid me 50 gold to travel to Shadenhall and find the man who's been impersonating him. Okay, I assume we just, like, ask around. And then once we've wrapped this quest up, we'll head to the Imperial City, because I feel like it's been a while since I've been to the Imperial City. And we can do like some arena matches and stuff, and maybe go into the sewers and try to kill some vampires. Should we talk to this rude guard and see if he can tell us about what's his name? Yes, Reynold Germain. We've also got another person that we can ask about in Shadenhall. That's probably another side quest that I've been ignoring.
Reynold Germain? No. Don't know anyone by that name. There's a Gilbert Germain in town, however. Maybe he can help you. He's staying over at the Newlands Lodge, but you also might find him walking around town. Good luck.
Okie dokie. And what about this other guy that we've apparently overheard a rumour about? I may as well just wrap up all of the side quests.
Wraith Lathandis is one of the greatest painters in all Cyrodiil. Sadly, he's gone missing. His wife Tivila is beside herself with grief.
I remember that one.
Oh, bother someone.
I remember that one where you have to fight the trolls. Yeah, remember that one. Don't like trolls. Anyway, Newlands Lodge. I can't imagine he's up at the minute because it is like very, very early in the morning. So, I mean, we could go up and like break into his room, I suppose. Unless this is him. Ah, this is him. Hello.
Is there something I can do for you?
Oh my god, they even dress the same.
He's alive? I was told that my mother and brother never survived. This is amazing. I'll need to go see him at once. You'll have to excuse me. I'd better leave right away. But please, come and see us in Coral. It would be wonderful for us both to be able to thank you for helping us find each other again.
Okay.
This reunion will be the happiest day of my life.
Are you sure about that? Because he doesn't seem to know that you exist. Like, you would think that if people kept telling him that they'd seen him in Shadenhall and he knew that he had a twin brother, he'd be like, oh, maybe that's my twin brother. But, okay. Well, let's hope that that ends happily. So should we go to Coral? Should we go to Coral, or should we, like, wait until we go to Coral anyway? I mean, we could go and do a brush with death. I've heard that a famous painter has gone missing. Apparently his wife has been frantically searching for him. Perhaps I should visit their home and see if I can assist. Yeah, because I just like poking my nose into everybody's business, don't I? I mean, apparently they're quite happy with me strolling through their front door at 6:30 in the morning, so... Okay. Hello, love. I hear your husband's gone missing.
Please. I'm Tavella Lathandis. I apologize that I can't give you the respect a guest in my home would normally receive, but I am at my wit's end. I'm sorry to be so forward, but I desperately need your help. It seems that my husband, Wraith, has gone missing, and I just don't know what to do.
Okie dokie, so... Where did you last see him, I suppose?
Yes, my husband is the Wraith Lathandis. Have you heard of him?
I mean, well, kind of. But only because, like, the guard told me when, like, I asked for him. Yeah, sure, tell me about him.
You haven't? That's strange. Wraith is known far and wide as one of the best painters in all Cyrodiil. His specialty is setting the great forest to canvas. The paintings look so amazingly real that some say they can see the trees sway in the breeze. That's just a silly notion, of course. But it just goes to show the attention to detail Reith uses when he paints.
Okay, and he's disappeared.
Yes, Reith likes to work in his studio with the door locked, so no one can disturb him. He usually comes out to eat dinner and sleep. But 2 days ago, he didn't come out at all. At first, I wasn't worried. He does that occasionally. But when he didn't come out for a full day, I unlocked the studio with a key he said to use only in emergencies. It turned out he wasn't inside. I'm sure he never left that room, so I have no idea where he's gone. Please help me find Reith. I love him dearly, and I'm so worried.
Oh, this is like proper Jonathan Creek-style mystery, this is, isn't it? Okay, sure, I'll help find him.
Oh, thank you so very much. Here's the key to Reith's studio. You may come and go as you please. If you need me, I'll be around the house. Do hurry, I miss my love so much.
I mean, you literally just gave a complete stranger the key
Do be
to your husband's studio, and then like told me I could like come and go as I please. That feels a bit weird, but okay. So, get in here. So this is his studio. Now, I have watched every episode of Jonathan Creek, and I remember one where I think somebody had, was he like in a garage and he disappeared or something like that? And I remember Jonathan Creek said something along the lines of, it was something like the most logical explanation is usually the right one. And if there was no possible way that he could have left I think it was a garage, then the only logical explanation is that he never actually left, right? So, if the studio door was locked, she had the only key. We're assuming that she didn't like kill him and bury him in the garden or something like that. The only logical explanation is that he never actually left the room, which means he is in here somewhere. Now, where could he possibly be? Well, I wonder if he's in this unusual painting, which is also a doorway to the painted world. After touching the painting Reith had been working on, I suddenly found myself standing in a strange forest. It looks familiar, like the Great Forest in the heart of Cyrodiil, but something is different about it. Also, there's a person. Hello, person.
Where did you come from? You look real enough. You must be from the outside. Oh, thank goodness someone finally came. While I'm overjoyed to see a friendly face, I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. You're stuck here like I am. Sorry to break it to you like that, but if it wasn't for that annoying thief, we wouldn't be in this predicament.
Okay, so, what thief?
I was in my studio when a Bosmer wearing dark clothing accosted me. Before I could call for help, he knocked me unconscious. When I came to, I found that the door to my studio was still locked, and that the thief had snatched my paintbrush. That's when I saw it. There was something on the canvas of my painting that I hadn't put there. It looked somewhat like a troll, but it was badly done. Then it hit me. The Bosmer must have leapt into the painting, then painted guardians inside to protect himself using the brush of true paint.
Okay, the brush of true paint being a magic brush, I assume.
I knew the secret of my success would be revealed one day. I can tell you all about the brush, if you like. The brush showed up several years ago in the possession of an artist who was serving in the Arnesian War of 396. It seems an errant fireball had exploded next to him, and he lost the use of both arms. He was a stubborn man who didn't want to give up his talent. Being a devout follower of Dibella, he prayed to her for something that would allow him to express himself once more. She heard his plea and gifted him with the brush. It's said the bristles of the brush are woven from Dibella's own hair. That injured man was my father. He passed the brush on to me, and I intend to pass it along to my kin one day. Did you want to know how it works?
Sure, why not? You've got this far.
The brush allows the artist to paint from within a canvas. It opens a portal into which the artist may enter to paint things life-sized. All the painter has to do is have the brush in his possession, and whatever he imagines appears in the canvas. Of course, I like to wave it around anyway. It makes me feel more like a legitimate painter. I guess it all doesn't matter now. Unless you can defeat those painted trolls, we have no chance of getting the brush back. The trolls that the thief painted seem to have turned on their creator and killed him. He didn't know the brush had its risks. The creatures are now loose all over the forest, and in the clearing where I was still working. The brush is on the body of the Bosma thief there. I will not be able to help you. I am not a warrior. But take these bottles of turpentine. They might help. Do be careful.
Yes, turpentine, because they are made of paint, therefore turpentine will, help defeat them. So, we are now in a painted world, which is really, really cool. I kind of love the painted world. This always reminds me a bit of, anybody ever watch the Barbie films when they were kids? I loved the Barbie films. I thought they were so much better than Disney. Because you know this thing that Disney's doing now, where they're sort of like... I haven't even moved yet. I'm talking about Barbie, Jesus. The Disney films are doing this kind of thing with the newer films like Frozen and Tangled, stuff like that, where they're changing the idea of the princess being this damsel who's saved by the prince and stuff like that. So like the female characters are often saving the male characters, blah 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 blah. Barbie was doing that way before Disney caught up. Way before. That's why I always love the Barbie films. But that's neither here nor there. They did one called Barbie and Rapunzel, where she's Rapunzel, obviously, but she has a magic paintbrush. And she paints things, and like the things that she paints with the magic paintbrush like become real or something like that. And I'm sure like she can paint like a scene on the wall and then step into it or something like that. Maybe, I can't quite remember. But anyway, yeah, Barbie films, really, really freaking good. If you have young children, show them the Barbie films. They were bloody amazing. Right, anyway, so we're gonna have painted trolls to deal with. Now, trolls are normally weak to fire, which is good, because I've got a fire mace. But I don't know whether the painted trolls are going to be weak to fire, but we're going to re-enchant my maces anyway. We do have bottles of turpentine. I'm assuming that if I use the bottle of turpentine... I mean, do I throw it at them, or do I coat my weapon in it? What do I do with it? I don't know, but it specifically just damages painted trolls, so that's good. I was going to say let's get my life detection on so I can see them, but that is definitely a painted troll right there. Yeah, so my mace isn't doing like a huge amount of damage, so if I use... Do you want to poison the mace with burning? Yes, I do, with the turpentine. Okay, so I'm assuming... Ooh, that works really well. I'm assuming, like, it lasts for a certain amount of hits, which was not very many. But it did good work. There we go. And we have got some painted troll fat, which is worth an awful lot of money. Probably because it's really quite rare. Okay, it is very easy to get lost in this world, actually, because it's quite... Yeah, it's quite just sort of open, and there's like lots of just random ways you can go. So the map's pointing me that way, but I can quite clearly go this way. Of course, there's going to be nothing waiting for me except painted trolls, is there? So there's not really any point in exploring. It's not like there's going to be painted chests with painted gold in them or anything like that. Yeah, I think that turpentine lasts for about 2 hits. But, you know, it's just about good enough so long as I don't have to take on more than 6 trolls. Like, in the entire place. Now, here's an interesting point. Do painted trolls have a soul? Yes! Painted trolls have a soul. So, what kind of soul do they have? Greater! Painted trolls have a greater soul. Wow. So, it turns out that brush is quite powerful. That brush can actually, like, create souls. Like, you could create, like, if you painted a person, would they be like an actual person? Like, would it be like the portraits in Harry Potter? It would actually, like, be alive. Because flippin' heck, should definitely try that. Like, if I had that brush, I would definitely be painting just, like, you know, just friends, so that I had some. Or kittens. Oh my god, you could paint yourself an endless supply of kittens. Oh, wow. This brush is bringing about some moral implications here. I mean, you could just, like, paint yourself like a boyfriend or something if that's what you wanted. Like, you could literally... If it paints whatever you imagine... I mean, bloody hell! You could just... Yeah, this is... This paintbrush has a lot more, like, moral implications than this tiny little side quest is giving it credit for. Okay, so it's been a bit of a slog, but I think I have finally reached the last troll. I have 1 bottle of turpentine left. I can see the body of the Bosma. I am wondering, I'm going to drop a quick save because this might not work. If we get my super mega bow out and we poison it with the turpentine, and then we get some arrows out as well, because you know that would be kind of useful unless we're just going to throw the bow at him. And then if we can get a sneak attack, I wonder how much damage we can actually do to him. Do you know what? Not as much as what I was thinking. I'll be honest, and he's a troll, so he's regenerating. This might not have been the best idea I've ever had. Oh, actually, I think we're still going to be able to get him down. There we go. There we go. And I've got my arrow back. Oh, that was nice. He gave me my arrow back. See, at least they have manners, these painted trolls. And this bit's all just desert because it hasn't been painted yet. Cool. Bosma thief. I've located the thief's corpse. I should now search for the brush of the true paint. Is it on him? Yes, it is. Marvellous.
Good work. Now I can paint the portal home. After it's complete, you must go first, or else you'd be stuck in here forever.
Okie dokie.
Follow me.
Oh, that's good. So what do you do? Like, do you have to, like, imagine your study in order to paint the portal back? Huh, I don't know. I have many questions about this paintbrush. This paintbrush needs, like, an entire game based around it. Right, we've arrived back in Wraith's home. The painting is now sealed and Wraith is safe. I should speak with him when I have a moment. Well, do you know what? I have a moment.
Tavella.
Wraith, oh my love, you're home safe. I was so afraid.
If it wasn't for my friend here, you'd be right.
Come, you must need food and rest.
I will rest, but I must take care of our guest first. I don't know how to thank you. You have a good heart to help me get back home. I'll never forget what you've done for me. Here, please take this apron as a token of our friendship. It's not much, but perhaps it will help you in the future. All I ask in return is to keep the brush's existence secret. If word gets around that I have it, I'm afraid more than a lone cut purse will visit me.
Okie dokie. I mean, is it a magic apron?
Safe journey, Seryo.
I'm going to assume it's a magic apron. Also, that book looks very, very, I was going to say, because it's kind of thick, I thought it looks kind of expensive, but it's not too expensive for a book. Right, okay. The apron of, yes, that word. Fortify agility, fortify intelligence. I mean, what does it look like? Oh, no. 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 I can't be wearing anything that covers up that sexy chest. Particularly not something that covers it up that much. Like, oh no, absolutely not. But, you know, I will sell it for money, so thank you very much. Also, what was that amulet that what's-his-name gave me? Cruelty's Heart, Fortify Willpower, Fortify Strength. Oh, that's so much better than what I'm wearing. Yeah, we'll put that on. Brilliant. Also, my trousers are broken. That's terrible. I have to go and get my trousers fixed. My armoured trousers. Okay, I have fixed my trousers. I have sold all of my shit. I think we are going to head to the Imperial City and see about doing this Dark Brotherhood quest. Where is it? Lonely Wanderer. Right, okay. So I'm assuming I just need to go and, like, ask around and see if anybody knows about the High Elf. But do it in, like, you know, a sort of super not suspicious way that nobody would possibly suspect that I am looking for this High Elf for nefarious purposes, obviously. You know what? I feel like I'm maybe the worst person to be an assassin. I mean, I'm not exactly inconspicuous, am I? On my gold armoured horse. My beautiful shirtless Khajiit in his dwarven armoured trousers. But you know what? We're going to go to the Imperial City. We're going to be totally casual. We're just going to be like, hey, anybody see this elf? You know, he dropped a piece of gold the other day and I wanted to give it back to him or something like that. Oh, this is sad. The corpse of the unicorn's still there. And somebody tucked its head under its body, which is a little bit disturbing. That's sad. I still feel bad about that unicorn. I think that unicorn horn has actually gone into, yeah, you cannot remove quest items from your inventory. So I'm assuming that at some point somebody is going to ask me to go and retrieve a unicorn horn. So maybe the unicorn was always going to have to die. But I feel like killing a unicorn is like a really bad thing. And it was being guarded by minotaurs, as I recall. So maybe we would just maybe there's going to be a quest, because I don't remember anything about a unicorn. I remember there being a unicorn existing, but I don't think I remember a quest about a unicorn. Maybe there's going to be a quest where it's like either bring me the unicorn or kill the unicorn and bring me the unicorn horn. And I'm going to have to be like, well, it just so happens I have a unicorn horn in my back pocket. Do not ask me where it came from. I found it while I was out adventuring. Okay, right. We are at the Imperial City. I think I'm going to change into my light armor. Because I feel like I'm usually trying to avoid using my, my major skills. But I've been so focused on, like, mace and shield and all of that kind of stuff that I've not been using them, like, at all. And now, I think we've got to the point where I've put so much into skills like heavy armor and whatnot that we're kind of fine for the next level. So we'll see if we can get a level up by putting the light armor on and maybe switching to bow and arrow for a little bit. I won't need anything while I'm just wandering around the city though. And I am quite good with my fists. I keep forgetting about that I am actually just quite good at punching people. Also, God, doesn't he look sexy like that? I have created a sexy character in Falcon, you know that? Right, anyway. Okay, so we need to go in and ask around. See if we can find anybody who knows this elf. I mean, we could just ask a guard. Hi.
Something I can help you with.
He cannot tell me anything. Okay.
Keep moving, scum.
Wow, that was unnecessary. I feel like the guards are being very rude to me. Is there a reason why the guards are being very rude to me? Is it because I've been arrested a certain number of times or something like that? It seems like every guard I pass is just, like, really rude to me. Right. Okay, does it tell me anything else? I must go to the Imperial City, find a high elf, and kill him. I mean, do we know what district he lives in? I vaguely remember Chief saying something about districts, but I can't actually remember what it was she said. My trouble is I don't listen. That's a big problem of mine in video games. I wonder if the beggars can help me.
One more.
No, beggars cannot help me. Oh my goodness. I have found a shirtless brother. Hello, shirtless brother.
Go ahead, please.
I mean, unfortunately you can't help me with my quest because I can't ask you about the guy, but you are a shirtless brother. I love my shirtless brothers. You don't see them often out in the wild, you know.
Well then.
And he is going into the temple. Interesting. What I find most interesting about the Temple of the One is that this is like, you know, the temple. This is the big main temple. This is like the Imperial City's version of the chapels that all of the other ones have. And there is absolutely nothing in here. Like, what goes on in here? There's no chairs for people to sit down. There's no altar to pray at. I can't, like, you know, have my afflictions banished or anything like that here. Like, what the hell is this place? It's just a completely empty room. So, yeah. Oh, it's Thorinor.
What's going on?
I started the Thorinor quest, didn't I? And I've just never bothered doing anything about it. We might do that while we're here as well. Hello.
Hi.
I cannot find anybody I can actually ask about this flipping guy. Ah, wait, I have finally found someone who I can ask about it. It's just a random person in the Merchant's Inn. Okay, could you tell me about Phalion?
Phalion, you say? Why, yes, I know who he is. Rather distasteful fellow, actually. I believe he lives at the Tiber Septim Hotel. That's in the Talos Plaza district, here in the Imperial City. I'd ask around there if I were you.
Okay, I'll be honest, that complicates things a little bit. If he had, like, a house, it would be easy to take care of him somewhere, like, out of sight. If he's in a hotel, I'm going to have to, like, break into his hotel room, which, you know, adds just an extra tiny layer of danger. But that's fine. Okay, Tiber Septim Hotel. Luckily, it is nighttime. What time is it? It's like 10 o'clock at night, so he might be asleep in his room. Which I might be able to, you know, break into? Hi.
Yes. Welcome, friend, to the Tiber Septum Hotel. I am Augusta Aledia, your hostess.
Okie dokie. Yes, could you please tell me about Phalion?
Phalion? Oh, I know him all right. A waste of life, that one. He lives here, you know, with his sweetheart, a trainer. What that poor girl sees in him, I'll never know. A trainer pays for their room, their food, everything. She's quite wealthy, I believe. Phalion used to have money. Used to be quite a gentleman, too. But that was before he took a fancy to the, you know, the skooma. Now Phalion's hardly ever here. He's off using skooma or wandering the city looking for some, I imagine. He comes back every night to be with a trainer. But only for a few hours, I swear. That high elf is going to wind up dead if he keeps living like this.
Okay, firstly, I imagine that telling me all of that was a massive breach of data protection, considering that you own the hotel. Secondly, is he here right now? Because the map does seem to be pointing me, like, to the lodgings. Is it this one it's pointing me to? No, it's upstairs. It's upstairs it's pointing me to. And I am in my sneaky clothes, so have a quick save. Oh, I'm actually allowed up here. Probably not allowed in his actual room, though, is he? No, I am allowed in his actual room. Is he in there? Ha, but he's with, what's her name? Okay, so what I need to do is I need to wait, because if I kill him in front of her, that's going to count against me, because I need to kill him, like, out of sight of everybody. Oh, it's a bit nice up here. A lot of stuff I could nick. I don't know where my nearest fence is. Look, there is a fence in the Imperial City, but he can be quite hard to track down. So, what I really need to do is I need to wait for him to wake up. She said he only spends a couple of hours here each night. So I need to wait for him to wake up. Then follow him until he's somewhere, you know, out of sight. So if I just stand here waiting an hour at a time, this will probably up my vampirism, but you know, we'll not worry too much about that. Yeah, there we go. He's still in there. Okay, it's 4 o'clock in the morning and he's still in there. Oh, flipping heck. Hello, love. Don't mind me. I was about to go in there and feed on you.
Oh, Phalion. Dear Phalion. Why must you ruin both our lives?
Oh, hang on a minute. Is it her that the thing's pointing me to?
Yes, good sir. How may I help you?
Oh, I was meant to ask her. I mean, I was just going to, like, stalk him.
Phalion? He's my sweet, my true love. But I don't know why I'm telling this to you. I mean, we hardly know each other and all. Talk tough to me. I love tough guys.
Okay. On that note, we've maxed out our disposition.
All right, I get it.
So, hopefully she's not going to open up to me about her disastrous relationship, although she might be about to leave him for me because apparently she likes tough guys.
Please, I don't mean to get emotional, but I feel I can trust you. I just don't know what to do about Phalion. All he thinks about, all he cares about is skooma. He was a fine young man once, but he's lost everything. His looks, his money, his self-respect. I followed him a few times to see where he goes. He walks around the city looking for skooma. And then he goes to Lorkmir's house for several hours. It's in the Elfin Gardens district. I think the house is deserted. That's why he goes there. So he can escape from life and do his skooma. Thank you for listening. You're a good friend. I just hope my sweet Phalion can clean himself up, or that awful skooma will be the death of him.
I mean, if not, I can always come back and talk tough to you again. That makes you feel better. Right, so he happens to hang out for a few hours at a deserted house every day. How terribly convenient. Right, Lorkmir's house. This one. Do I know Lorkmir? I feel like I've heard the name Lorkmir before. Have I killed Lorkmir, or is that why the house is deserted? Who knows? Okay. Okay. Put my old life detection on. See if I can see where he is. Okay, so I've searched upstairs and downstairs and he doesn't seem to be here at the minute, so I'm assuming I just have to, like, lie and wait for him. But seriously, I feel like I've been here before. Lochmere sounds so familiar. Right, okay, so if we hide around the corner, drop a quick save, and then if we just wait. Because the trouble is, like, the private quarters are actually a separate area. So if he came in and came up here while I'm waiting, I wouldn't necessarily know. Is that vampire dust? No, it's bugbear. Because I can sell vampire dust for lots of money. Oh, okay. So it's taken a whole day of waiting. But there he is. Okie dokie. I'm going to get my old super bow out. With some... what are the best arrows? Elven. I think Elven are the best. I've only got 2 of them. But if I just hide round here. Okay, he's not bothered about me being here. I mean, to be honest, he's probably out his mind on Skooma. That got him in one. Oh, that's so cool. It feels proper cool when you get them in one shot like that. Right, Phelan is dead. I killed him in Lochmere's house, a secure location with no witnesses, I must know. Return to the sanctuary and speak with the Chief to receive my reward and bonus. Yay! I was actually going to spend some time in the Imperial City and do some, like, oh, he doesn't even have any skooma on him. Yes, do some, like, arena stuff and whatnot, but to be honest, I can't be asked. I can't be asked. We will unequip my super sexy bow, put my fists away, stroll out of here nice and casual. I think, is it daylight out there? I'm going to stop melting, aren't I? Because I'm like 50% vampire. Yeah, I'm going to start melting. Okie dokie. Am I only at 50%? It looks like I'm at a higher percent than that. No, I am only at 50%. It's just that sun glare is quite dramatic. Actually, I think what I might do, I might actually go to the arena. If we just quickly nip in here, get ourselves out of the sun. I mean, we did arena matches while at 50% vampirism in the sunlight last time, didn't we? Oh, should we try doing that again? What time is it? It's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. We could do that. We could give it a go.
The next one's a Breton. He looks like a bit of a dandy, but he's deadly with a blade. He has more experience than you, so be prepared.
Okay. Are you on something? You sounded a tiny bit stoned when you said that. Right, okie dokie. Okay, so the sun is causing me to melt slightly. It's proper nice clear skies as well up there. I think it was cloudy the last time, which definitely worked in my favour. Like, yeah, my health is actually going down quite quick. This might be a bad idea. Right, okay, get me mace out. Oh, he's not going down our quick either. I'll tell you what, I'll just throw a zombie into the mix. Oh, my light armor skill increased. I should rest and meditate on what I've learned. I've got a feeling I'm going to die before that becomes an option. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take ourselves a strong potion of healing and then a normal potion of healing. And then that's us out of healing potions. Right, we're going to get the super awesome mega bow out when it'll let me. There we go. And we're going to equip silver arrows. And we're going to switch my summon to a scamp because they have a ranged attack. Okay, get a scamp out. Heal myself up a tiny bit. And then... there we go. This is going a little bit better. Oh my god, even with the super awesome mega bow, it's still not doing as much damage to him as you would think. Right, summon another scamp. Because that was doing a little bit of good. And then just quickly heal myself up a small amount. Whoa! We have a winner apparently. Is it me? Okie dokie, let's get out of the sun quickly before I melt. Kind of like that I always do the arena matches while melting in the sunlight. My arena name could be like the Smouldering Cat or something like that. Which would obviously have a double meaning because I'm smouldering because I'm on fire, but I'm also smouldering because I'm like incredibly sexy. Right, hi.
By defeating that Breton, you've secured your advancement. It's been a long time since I've said this, but congratulations, hero.
Oh my god, I'm a hero. Guys, I'm a hero. I also have a level up. So what we're going to do is we're going to sleep until nighty time. Ooh, that's quite a decent level up. It's not as good as what I thought it would be. Stick some in endurance. We'll stick some in intelligence because I always need more magic. Alright, let's just pop into strength. We can focus on agility on another level up. Level 14 we have now ascended to. Yay! And hopefully it should be nighttime outside. So I will hopefully not melt. We'll head back to the sanctuary. to report our success to Achiever. And then we can, you know, feed on someone in the sanctuary, get my vampire level down, and then I think, well, we'll pick up another Dark Brotherhood quest to begin with, so we'll work out what we're going to do, but we might head back to Coral to complete the thingy quest. I was going to spend some more time in the Imperial City, maybe do the Thorinor side quest and whatnot, but we'll do that some other time. Okay, and I now have my special back entrance into the sanctuary, which is very nice. There's a Dark Guardian just, you know, guarding the way, which is nice. Right, where's Achiever?
The High Elf Thalian now swims in the maelstrom of darkness at the feet of our dread father, Sithis, and there were no witnesses to your handiwork. Because of the discretion you exercised, Captain Philida will not suspect the Dark Brotherhood was involved and will not meddle in our affairs. Here is your reward and bonus. Both have been well earned. Go now and rest, and may the Night Mother guard your dreams.
It fills my heart
Okie
with
dokie. So, can I get another contract?
I have another contract when you're ready, one that will rely on your ability to remain fully undetected.
Ooh, sounds intriguing.
Far to the west, there lives a fierce warlord and his company of loyal mercenaries. Your target is the warlord. Do you accept this contract?
Don't tell me that I have to kill only him and not any of the other mercenaries.
Excellent. Now listen closely. Nestled in the mountains to the west lies Fort Such. It is the home of the warlord Roderick and his mercenaries. Roderick has recently taken ill. He now lies in eternal slumber, kept alive only by the daily administration of a powerful medicine. You must infiltrate Fort Such, find Roderick's medicine, and replace it with a poisoned bottle I will provide, but you must remain undetected. Whomever arranged this contract wants it to look like Roderick died from his illness, so discretion is essential. Attack no one. Be seen by no one. If you are detected, the poisoning will fail, and Roderick must be killed in some other manner. That will, of course, forfeit your bonus.
Ooh, I like that these quests are getting more and more intricate as we get further in. Like, it's not just, you know, go to this dungeon, kill everything, fetch this sword type kind of thing. Which is weird, because that's what I remember Oblivion being like, but obviously my memory is deceiving, because most of these side quests are actually, you know, quite unique in their own little way. Right, okay, so, where is Fort Such? Because that name rings a bell. She said in the west, yeah, it's up here. And I haven't been there yet, okie dokie. So, that's quite close to Anvil and Skingrad, so we need to go to Skingrad, because I don't think we've done the Mages Guild in Skingrad. And we've got the Vampire Cure to follow up on. And then we need to go to Anvil, because I don't think we've done the Mages Guild in Anvil. And we've got the Fighters Guild to follow up with. And then we've got this one up here. So, I think we will head over to the west of the map. However, on our way, we will go through Coral. And we can finish up the Separated at Birth quest. Now, what time is it? It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Should I bother trying to feed on someone to get my vampirism down, or should we just go for it? Because you know what? I've never actually let it get to 75% vampirism, and I want to know what happens. I don't know if at that point people start to, like, realise that you're a vampire and just, like, run screaming from you or something like that. Whether, like, guards attack you on sight or something. Also, I've come the long way out of here instead of going up the well, which is weird. Anyway, if we hop on old Chestnut and try to detach Chestnut from this black mare who has apparently taken his attention, I think we can head... Can we head, like, cross-country? Yeah, there's, like, a cross-country way across here that leads us, like, to the Bruma kind of area, and then from Bruma we can cut across to Coral, can't we? Also, I have a fence in Bruma, and I do have some stolen Cyrodiilic brandy that I would like to get rid of at the earliest possible convenience. Oh, I've started smouldering. That means the sun is up. This could actually be a small problem. We're going to end up at Bruma rather than... I was planning on taking, like, this path along here to get us to... It sort of brings us out here-ish, and then we could cut across, but I've ended up coming, like, the long way around to Bruma. Yeah, and this could be a small problem because I can't heal while I'm on horseback, can I? No, I can't. Luckily, it's quite cloudy, so my health's going down very, very slowly. Okay, I tell you what, since we're here, we'll nip into Bruma and we'll see if we can find Ongar, the fence this Cyrodiil Brandy that we've got.
Any idea what Grom will do now that old Bainlin is dead? Is that so? Old Bainlin is dead. I hear it was a horrible accident. He was resting in his chair, and boom! A stuffed head fell on him. What? Yes. Good day.
That's kind of cool, they're talking about the guy that I assassinated. Although he is talking about him to the guy's bodyguard, and he said to Grom, what will old Grom do now that he's dead?
How goes it?
Also, where the hell is Ongar? I haven't been able to find Ongar in ages.
Farewell.
Like, he used to just be sitting in here, didn't he? I wonder if he disappears after you get to, like, a certain level of the Thieves Guild. Well, that doesn't make a lot of sense. Anyway, am I allowed to sleep in this bed? No. I didn't think I would be. Well, we'll quickly heal ourselves up. And then, unfortunately, there's nobody here to feed on, so I suppose I'm just going to have to wait here until, like... Yeah, it's nighttime again. And I've gone up to 75% vampirism. Oh, Ongar's finally decided to turn up, though.
I'm really tired.
Okay, so that's all of my stuff sold.
Bye.
So I think I'm now at like 75% vampire. Yeah, vampire 75. So like, what's that done to all my stats and whatnot? Oh, my strength is incredible. What's my carry capacity at? 480. Oh, that's amazing. What do I look like? Thing is, with the Khajiit, you can't really tell, because I know that like your face goes more gaunt and your teeth get longer and stuff like that, and on like a humanoid face you can tell, but Falcon just looks like Falcon. Just looks his sexy, gorgeous, normal self. So like, if I speak to a normal person...
Bainlin. Oh, Bainlin. I loved you, old man. I loved you, but I couldn't protect you. Oh, Bainlin.
Wow. Okay. Suddenly feel a bit guilty about the whole assassinating Balin thing. It's quite cute though that after Balin's dead he comes in here and just drinks his life away because he's so depressed about his master being dead. But still, nobody seems to be like running from me screaming or anything like that. Drop a quick save, go and talk to this god.
There's no problem, is there?
No, nobody seems aware that I'm a vampire. Maybe you need to... I mean, like, is there such a thing as 100% vampirism? Is that a level that you can get to? Presumably you must be able to. Anyway, we'll hop back on old Chestnut, make our way across to Coral. Okay, we have reached Coral. Excuse the dramatic music, I think I've been chased by about 15 bears. So I've been ignoring them all and just running past them. Also, I think we're going to have to pass through Wayne Priory. Yeah, we are really going to have to deliver this amulet to Joffrey at some point, aren't we? But it's just, it feels awkward, doesn't it? It's like it's got to the point, you know when you put something off for so long, it's got to the point where you're like, you can't really do it anymore because it's too embarrassing, it's been too long. It's like when you ignore a WhatsApp message, you think about how to reply for too long, and suddenly it's like, if I reply now, you know, it's been 3 weeks. Anyway, let's head on in. I don't know if they'll be awake, but I would like to know how these two brothers have got on, and whether it's ended happily or not. Am I going to be meeting them in the tavern? Yes, it looks like I am.
What?
Hello.
Who? Oh, damn, not this again. Wake up! Wake up! You're not dreaming, Reynold. It's me, your brother, Gilbert. That can't be. I don't have a brother. I mean, I never knew my real family. Who did you say you were again? I am your twin brother. When we were very small, our farm was attacked by ogres. Our father and I escaped. We thought you and Mother had both been killed, if we had only known. All I know is that traveling merchants found me in the wilderness by the body of my mother. I was raised by the monks at Wayne Priory. My brother, it is wonderful to see you again. We will have much to talk about in the next days.
He was raised at Wayne Priory. Isn't that like literally down the road? Also, that orc really wanted to inject himself into the conversation there.
I've been reunited. I can't thank you enough for helping to reunite me with Reynold. I never would have guessed he was still alive. We have much to discuss, but if you have time, I'd beg you to stay a moment longer and hear about our home, Weatherly.
Oh, okay. Does this quest have, like, more?
Weatherly was our family's home for generations. Our parents fled it when ogres attacked. They became separated. My father carried me to safety. He later returned and believed Reynold and my mother had perished. Since ogres are cannibals, he didn't expect to find their bodies. Thankfully, however, it seems that my mother managed to carry Reynold to safety. While my mother didn't survive, Reynold did, and for that I'm grateful. But we both want more. We want our home back. We're not fighters. You appear to have more skill than either of us. Would you go to Weatherly and see if it's still inhabited by ogres?
Okay, sure, why not?
Thank you. Now, we're not quite sure where the estate is located. We'll offer up what we know, however. We believe it's somewhere south of Coral, but north of Fort Kamala. It may be difficult to find. Since no one's lived there for many years, it may be quite overgrown by now. If you find it, let us know. We'll be waiting anxiously.
Okay, magic. Right. So,
Be careful.
we have that to do, and then we're going to head to the west of the map. We're going to follow up on the not the dragon cure, the vampire cure, because being a vampire is becoming a tiny bit tiresome. We're going to do the Dark Brotherhood quest. We're going to do the Skingrad Mages Guild quest. We're going to do the Anvil Mages Guild quest. We're going to get a new quest from the Fighters Guild. We have so much stuff to do, but we are going to call it a day there. Next time, we shall get on with all of that. I ended the last episode in Coral as well, didn't I? Where should I end the episode this time? I mean, I could give you a nice view of the chapel. I could give you a nice view of the graveyard. I could give you a nice view of the statue in the graveyard. There we go. That seems like a good thing. There we go. You're a random statue. Do we have any explanation as to who you are? No, but you're a pretty statue. Okay, I shall stand on top of this gravestone. And I shall leave you with this beautiful view of this random statue. I fell off the gravestone, who we don't actually know who it is, but that's fine. And I shall see you again next time.